morning, students. Welcome to the next video of Gogol's first day. So, up to now, we got the information that Gogol doesn't like his name, and principal asked him that what do you want? Then, my parents want me to have another name in school. Then Gogol replied that my parents want me to have another name in school. And what about you, Gogol? Do you want to be called by another name? After a pause, he shakes his head. Is that a no? He nods. Yes. Then it's settled. Can you write your name on this piece of paper? Then what happened? The principal asked Gogol that what's your view? Do you like that name? What happened? What's the matter? Then he says that my parents want that I should be called with another name. Then the principal asked that what's your choice? What do you want? Then he just shook his head. Then the principal said that should I understand this as a no? Then he said yes. Then the principal said okay, then the matter is settled, then the problem is solved. Now she handed over him a piece of paper and said that can you write your name here? Gogol picks up a pencil, grips it tightly, and forms the letter of the only word he has learned thus far to write from memory, writing the L backward due to nerves. Now, what happened? When the principal handed over him the piece of paper to write his name, he picked the pencil and he started writing his name Gogol, and this is the only word that he knows how to write. He has memorized the alphabets, the spelling of his name, and he started writing. And as he was nervous, so due to nervousness, he wrote L in backward direction. Then what happened? Then the principal said, what beautiful penmanship you have, Mrs. Lapidus says. She tears up the old registration form and asks Mrs. McNabb to type up a new one. Then she takes Gogol by the hand and they walk down a hallway with painted cement walls. She opens a door and Gogol is introduced to his teacher, Miss Watkins, a woman with hair in two braids wearing overalls and clocks. Inside the room, it's a small universe of nicknames. Now what happened when he wrote the letter, when he wrote his name, then the principal appreciated him and said, what a beautiful handwriting you have. You wrote the name very properly, very nicely. She appreciated him and then she tore the old registration form and asked the secretary to type the new one with the name Gogol. Then she took Gogol to show him the school, and then she took him to his classroom. There was his teacher, Miss Watkins, who was having two braids and she was wearing overalls and clocks as it was winter season. So that's why she was wearing that particular dress. And then when they entered the classroom, inside the classroom, it's a small universe of nicknames. So as earlier only Mrs. Lapidus, the principal, told his father that here there are many students having nicknames. That's the same thing is introduced. That the same thing is introduced here only. See, Andrew is Andy, Alexander, Sandy, William, Billy, Elizabeth, Lizzie. Name of some students having nicknames. It is nothing like the schooling Gogol's parents have known. Fountain pens and polished black shoes and notebooks and good names and sir or ma'am at a young age. Now, when Gogol's parents were kids, they knew that schooling means you have to go there in proper uniform with all the stationaries, with all the books copies, everything should be there and you have to greet your teachers, sir, ma'am, that much thing only. But now, as this is new time, new year, you can say new era, so time has changed. This thing now, that particular type of school doesn't exist here. Schooling is done in another way, in creative way. At the end of his first day, he is sent home with a letter to his parents from Mrs. Lapidus explaining that due to their son's preference, he will be known as Gogol at school. Now what happened? When Gogol was introduced with his classmates, was he just mingled in them. He enjoyed his first day of school, and when the school ended, he was sent back to his home. Then Mrs. Lapidus wrote a note in his copy and for his parents, and in that it was written that as his son wants himself to be called Gogol, that's why from now he will be called Gogol only. What about the parents' preference? Ashima and Ashok wonder, shaking their heads. But since neither of them feels comfortable pressing the issue, they have no choice but to give in. Now, when this note was read by his parents, they were like shocked that what about our choice, what about our preference. Then they thought that it's okay, it's nothing, it's not such a big deal, so as it's our son's choice also, so they didn't drag this issue more, they didn't drag this issue much. And then from now it was like Gogol only. In home also he was called Gogol, and in school also he was called Gogol. And so Gogol's education begins. At the top of sheets of scratchy pale yellow paper, he writes out his pet name again and again, as well as the alphabet in capitals and lowercase. He learns to add and subtract and to spell his first words on the front covers of his textbooks. He writes his name in pencil. In art class, his favorite hour of the week, he carves his name with paper clips into the bottoms of clay cups and bowls. He pastes uncooked pasta onto cardboard and leaves his signature in fat brush strokes below paintings. Now everything was finalized, the name part was finalized. Now his education began, and as he was in elementary school, so he was enjoying his schooling. He was loving the school, and he wrote his name again and again. He started liking his, as earlier only he liked his name, so he started liking the schooling also, and he wrote his name again and again in capital letters, in lowercase. Then he was taught mathematics, so he learned addition, subtraction. He started learning English, some new words. He started learning how to spell those words. He wrote his name on the front covers of his notebooks. Then his favorite subject, you can say, his favorite hour of the week, his favorite period of the school was art class. Then when he was in art class, he used to pick up paper clips and he used to carve his name on the bottom of clay cups and bowls. Means as he was in elementary school, he was learning everything for the first time. That's why he was enjoying everything. Day after day, he brings his creations home to Ashima, who hangs them proudly on the refrigerator door. And whatever he made in the school in art class, or whatever, if he made any drawing, if he wrote some new words and he got good or star mark on his smiley, whatever there was, he just brought home, and Ashima used to hang those things, his creations, on the refrigerator door, and she was very proud of her son, because he was learning fast and he was enjoying his learning. Gogol Ji, he signs his work in the lower right hand corner, as if there were a need to distinguish him from any other Gogol in the school. And as he was a kid, he liked his name, so he used to sign his creation, his art, whatever he made, in at the lower right hand corner. He used to write Gogol Ji. He liked to write his name like that only, and it seemed to others that he wanted to distinguish himself from other Gogols. Why he used to sign like this? Because first of all, when he was admitted in the school, then the first thing that he didn't like was his name only, because his parents changed his name. But due to his principal, with the help of his principal, he got his original name back. and that's why he loved his name so much. And whenever he used to write his name anywhere, if whatever he made, anywhere he used to write his name, that's why he used to write Gokul G, because he liked his name that much, so much. So this was the story. Story was very simple. It was about a boy, his how his first day of the school went, about his name, the confusion between his name. That was the matter of the story. So in the next video we will discuss the question answers of the question answers of the chapter. That's all for today, students. Thank you.